Chapter 2. Sri Sadguru said, Bhagavan, the loving caretaker of the devotees, bestows upon them long life, robust health, wealth, and finally liberation from this worldly life, a permanent residence in the divine abode. Yet, those who have not even a bit of merit in their account ignore the ocean of mercy, the spouse of Devi Lakshmi, and take refuge in mean men. Those unfortunate materialistic revere men, puffed up with their great wealth, those unfortunate materialists revere men puffed up with their great wealth. They are satisfied with gains and alas forget Sri Hari. But the great Vaishnavottamas do not even care for the god other than Sri Narayana. But the great Vaishnavottamas do not even care for gods other than Sri Narayana. Will they care for ordinary men puffed up with the variety of riches? In Kanchipuram, there was an exalted personality named Bhaktisara, Tirumalisai Alvar, endowed with the attributes of a sadhu like bhakti, jnana, detachment, and asceticism. Seated on the banks of Pushkarini pond, he was practicing yoga always. Meditating on Sriman Narayana, he was oblivious to the entire universe. Kamalaksha Kannikanam, his disciple, had devotion to his guru as the only abiding passion of his life. He was fending for his guru by gathering alms in the nearby villages. One day, the king happened to see that noted poet Kamalaksha go seeking for alms. The king called for him and talked to him very proudly as follows. The king said, O learned man, come here. Why do you unnecessarily go begging for alms? You can compose one verse eulogizing me and gain big rewards and honors. Eulogizing me and gain big rewards and honors. Kamalaksha replied, O king, I am not a poet by profession. I am an ascetic Vaishnava. Though I am poor, I shall never eulogize an ordinary man. The king said, O Brahmana, don't you know me? Am I not an emperor worshipped by all great kings? Kamalaksha said, O king, you are only a king of mortal men. Even the best of all the immortal devas don't deserve to be praised by me. I am a disciple of Bhaktisara. I even consider Lord Narayana to be my only refuge. The king said, O Brahmana, if you dare speak thus, you must quit my kingdom at once. You have no right to live here without loyalty to me. Kamalaksha replied, O king, getting the permission of my guru and saluting him, I shall leave this kingdom soon. I wish you all the best. Sri Sadguru continued. Kamalaksha went to his guru, Bhaktisara, paid respects to him, and explained what had happened with eyes filled with tears. Sri Bhaktisara, who had great love for his disciples, was deeply grieved to hear this. He went to the sanctum sanctorum of Lord Varadaraja and with devotion prayed as follows. Sri Bhaktisara prayed, O Deva, Jagannatha, Lord of the universe, Bhaktavatsala, benefactor of the devotees, Madhava, adored with holy conch and the disc. O Lord, please listen to my entreaties. My disciple, who has got unflinching devotion to your lotus feet, was insulted by the king and is preparing to go out of this kingdom. O Lord, treasure chest of blessings, I am unable to bear the separation from him. Hence, soon I shall also follow him. I am not satiated ever after getting your darshan all these days. Still, I plead you to give me permission to leave this place. Sri Bhagavan spoke, O illustrious Sadhu, you are unable to stand separation from your disciple. I am unable to stand separation from you. O dear one, as the cow follows its calf, I shall follow you wherever you go. Sri Sadguru continued, having spoken thus, Sri Bhagavan, Sri Jagannatha, got up from his snake bed swiftly, and along with Devi Lakshmi he followed Bhaktisara. The king fell into the grip of disease, causing constant burning sensation due to the vilification of a Bhagavata. He consulted with his ministers and decided to call back Bhaktisara. Hence he went in search of Bhaktisara. He found Bhaktisara, the affectionate patron of his disciples, staying in a village. Paying respectful salutations to him, he prayed to Bhaktisara to return to his kingdom. Bhaktisara, who was pure at heart, like a child, and devoid of hatred and anger, accepted the king's offer very generously. Accompanied by his disciple Kamalaksha, he returned to Kanchipuram. Sri Bhagavan also returned to Kanchipuram along with him. He dwelt in his sanctum in all bliss, worshipped by Bhaktisara. To Uddhava, once the Lord had declared that he would want to get sanctified by the dust of the feet of that sadhu who is free from all attachment, who is equipoised, non-envious, and dispassionate. He would follow that sage forever. Now the Lord, who is eager to follow the footsteps of his devotees, had made the above declaration meaningful by practicing what he has said. He who reads this wonderful life history of Bhaktisara develops unswerving devotion to the lotus feet of Lord Govinda. Thus ends chapter 2, entitled Bhaktisara Charitam of Book 2 of Shri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.